Breaking news, an unprecedented day here in New York City and in the United States. Former President Trump will soon leave his residence at Trump Tower and head to the criminal courthouse in Lower Manhattan to face possible charges.
Here is a live shot of the courthouse in downtown Lower Manhattan. We have a team of reporters covering this historic story from Trump Tower in Midtown to Lower Manhattan to Long Island. We begin, though, with Eyewitness News reporter Derick Waller at the courthouse. Derick.
And I'll tell you what, we are in the middle of an old-fashioned media circus here on Central Street, where Trump is expected to turn himself in later on this afternoon. Here he's going to get fingerprints. He could also even possibly get a mugshot. All of that happening before his 2:15 arraignment in criminal court, where he will plead not guilty.
One thing I could assure you of as I sit here today, there will be no guilty plea in this case.
Trump's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, on GMA says his team is ready to fight. The former president is expected to be charged with at least 24 counts, including felonies for falsifying business documents, accused of trying to hide hush money payments he made to women, including Stormy Daniels, just before the 2016 election.
And a state prosecutor bringing charges on a federal campaign law violation theory that has never been prosecuted before. I mean, you know, we're going to be making a lot of motions, obviously. Selective prosecution, motions to dismiss will be coming. There'll be a lot more, but we'll decide that once we see the indictment.
Overnight, Judge Juan Merchan ruled video cameras are not allowed, but 5 still photographers can take photos just before that 2:15 arraignment. It's a win for the Trump team, who said allowing video would create a circus-like atmosphere. But the attorney for former Trump fixer Michael Cohen says the prosecution's case is solid.
The federal district prosecutors in New York called this crime very serious, threatening our democracy by paying somebody money not to let the American people know information before a presidential election. People who diminish this crime don't read what federal prosecutors described it as a serious crime impairing our democracy.
Now, some legal experts have called on the judge to issue a gag order, and that's after Trump went on another social media tirade against the judge overnight, also calling for District Attorney Alvin Bragg to indict himself. Now, moments ago, Trump also posted that he's looking for a change of venue. He wants this moved out of Manhattan to Staten Island, which also, of course, supported him in the last 2 presidential elections. Again, no news cameras allowed in court, but they are allowed in the hallway. Trump's going to have to pass those cameras on his way in and out. Those cameras include our own, so we'll see what he has to say as he's walking out of court.